really hope you got something out of this. Oh my god. Yeah, just be you. Life is too short to be being the you that someone else wants you to be. Be the you that you want to be. Nobody can make you feel like a failure except yourself. We always have to look within to see why we're not getting the results that we want. Hello beautiful, thank you so much for watching. I'm Danny Gadigan, and today I'm going to encourage you in something that I struggled with for years. Asian parents. Enough said. Being Asian American is very, very interesting. You see your friends doing whatever they want, or getting hugs and kisses. There's just so much freedom there and so much affection. And then Asian households, they're more strict because of the culture. We don't have a lot of affection, but it is changing, which is awesome. And I think the change comes with us. It comes with the kids, because Asian parents are pretty much set in their ways. Like once you get to a certain age, a lot of your thought patterns are already set. And of course, everyone can be growing and is growing, unless something comes in and disrupts that or introduces a new thought pattern. There can be freshness and newness in relationships. I just want to talk about my own personal journey as an actress. And my parents being environmental engineers. They are super smart, they are super hardworking. They got here on a scholarship from China. They love their employees, they work their butts off to get to where they are. And I am so proud of them, and they are proud of themselves. They just are amazing people. So this isn't a video to bash anyone's parents. It's not to be like I'm rebelling against my parents, because I did have those rebellious years, so it's not that at all. I just want to encourage you to see from their perspective as parents, and then understand where they're coming from, but also how to get them to understand where you're coming from, because that's where the clash is, right? That's where I'm trying to say I want to be an actress, but you're saying that actors have such a hard life and they're going to go through struggles, and you love me and you're telling me these things for my own good, but I also have a dream that I feel like I really need to pursue. And to get that kind of understanding will alleviate both sides. And there's always going to be like some kind of pressure there, just because everyone's different and expectations are different, personalities are different, dreams are different. But the good thing is that it's going to alleviate a lot of the pressure off of you and them if there's good communication, in order for you to pursue what you want to do and your dreams. Before, when I was wanting to do acting, and this is like my end all and be all of all things, and I discovered that pretty late in my journey. I was finishing up my biology degree, and my really good friend's son said, hey, you should take like a voice and diction class, and it turned into it was actually this acting and movement class, which I loved. And I had never felt at home at anything before other than that class. I felt like really like this is my purpose. This is part of my calling. I really, really resonates with me. And so when I was pursuing acting, looking for classes, going out to auditions, but through the years, my mom would always say, acting is the rice of the young. And I'm like, Mom, that's a horrible metaphor. That's not encouraging at all. Don't tell me these things. They make me so angry. You're not helping. And so I really had to adjust my perspective. I didn't do this on my own. Get some like-minded friends. Get some different perspectives, because two heads are always better than one. And then the more the merrier. So the more perspectives you get, the better. You will have an understanding of your parents and yourself. So I had the help of my husband. We were boyfriend and girlfriend at the time, but he was just by my side along this journey, really an advocate for my parents. And my pastors also just kept reminding me, always honor your parents. The Bible says to honor your parents. That really sunk in, and I realized one day, I was like, okay, my mom and my dad, they've supported me my whole life. My mom has changed my diapers You know, like, she has raised me from a baby. There is no possible way that she will ever not be an advocate for me or support my dreams. Like, just ridiculous, like, thinking. I'm like, I need to stop. I'm seeing things from just me. Like, I'm wanting to do this. Do this. Your fear of me struggling is holding me back from living my dreams of an A-list star life. Like, that's pretty much where it was, and I was very, very stuck, and I was projecting a lot of my frustration onto them and my boyfriend, which is my husband now, saying like, you guys are holding me back. I'm not getting to where I want to be because of you guys, and that's just absolute poop. Like, no other way to say it. It's poop. It's not a healthy way to think. We always have to look within to see why we're not getting the results that we want. As I'm really, really committed to changing my mindset, I'm so committed to doing this new thing that I have not tried before, and I really want to tell myself a new story, believe a new story about myself, and just accept that story instead of accepting the old story, making excuses for myself, blaming other people, like getting mad at myself, getting mad at other people. Like, how tiresome is that kind of life? It is just draining. It drains the life out of you, drains the potential out of you, and possibly even the people around you. Your husband, you want to build him up, you want to build your friends up, you want to build yourself up, because that's how you get to where you want. I actually became Christian in the middle of this journey, and that helped me so much because I knew that God accepted me for who I am, even though I didn't get their acceptance, which I felt like they were rejecting me and my choices, but they were really supporting me. You know, like, my mom was so proud. The first thing I did when I got my SAG card and I had like a one line in a Sean Penn movie, like, she blasted it to like her friends. I feel like in a way that I was never good enough against the other Chinese people in the Chinese community that were getting straight A's, that were going to Ivy League, getting great jobs as doctors, all these wonderful things that were happening. Felt like I wasn't measuring up to all of these expectations that other people had on me, and I just felt like I was a failure. And nobody can make you feel like a failure except yourself. There is nothing wrong with small beginnings. There is nothing wrong with your dreams. There is nothing wrong with wanting to be somewhere better and working towards that, and like even feeling like a failure sometimes. There's nothing wrong with that, you know, but being stuck in there, there's nothing wrong with that either, but it's just not fun. It's a choice that we all have to get out of that rut, and we have to make that choice to try to bridge the gap between our parents and us. Life is too short to be being the you that someone else wants you to be. Be the you that you want to be. And that's my final thing. I'm being the me that I want to be. And I want to be a better me every day. And so I hope this blessed you in some way. God bless your journey as an actor or an actress or any other dream that you have in your heart to pursue. Just keep communicating. Just be persistent. Not angry, bitter, but be persistent in expressing yourself. And just knowing that it's valid. Where you're coming from is valid. It just needs to be understood. Help your parents understand. Reach out to them. Give them more hugs, because, you know, Chinese people don't get a lot of hugs. Maybe Italians do, but Chinese people don't get a lot of hugs. Unless you're in that one, like, outlier family that gets a ton of hugs. But I give my parents hugs. I make sure we say I love you every time, and they reciprocate it to me. So you can be the change in your family. You can be the change in your relationship with your parents and any other relationship that you are having trouble with. And I can, and we can together. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. God bless you, and I hope you'll subscribe so I can see you in the next one.